Hello everybody and welcome to LK Studios. Today we're going to create a bullet inside Blender and even create a custom material in Photoshop. Let's start. Action! First thing we want to do is search a reference. Now in Blender create a UV sphere, low poly it. Now tap to model and we're gonna delete the bottom part. Alt click to select all the edge and F to fill. Right? Now we need to drag up some of the parts. When we're done, we need to bevel it. Okay, select edge and bevel it. Now we have a pretty good model that we can use. Let's bevel the bottom part too to look more realistic. Now let's shade it smooth. Select and shade it smooth. Alright, we done the model. Now let's go to shade, create new material, Shift A, noise, texture. Now again Shift A and color ramp. Connect the factor to the factor of the color ramp and the color to the roughness. So now we have interesting texture because we doesn't want it to look perfectly. It doesn't gonna look realistic. So we have these little scratches. We can adjust this if we want, but I think it's look pretty good. Now we have a cool little bit of janky texture of the roughness in our bullet. Now the fun part, we create our scratches in Photoshop. Let's increase the resolution to 4000, make the background black and create new. Right, now we select B, find the brush that we love and just have fun with it. I don't know, do anything you want, just have fun. Filter, offset, and half of the size itself, so it's really combined in the Blender software. Then we need to draw again to hide the cross that we create. That way it's gonna blend really well in Blender. Now we can Ctrl J the background and go to filter, 3D and create normal map. And it's really nice feature in Photoshop that you automatically create normal map, but there are some problems in Blender, so I just show you how you can do the normal map in Photoshop, but in Blender there is some problem. Right, let's quick export that. Right, we back to Blender and we basically just drag the material just create in Photoshop and it automatically drag to us the image texture. So I drag the normal map and you see that it's work, but it's deleted the roughness and we doesn't want it. So we will use just the black and white alpha and it will work just fine. But for that we need a special node, it's called bump. Now connect the color to the height and the normal to the normal in the principled BSDF. Now we can check the checkbox invert and lower the strength. Now it looks really nice. We can adjust a little bit the roughness that we there, and it needs to look just fine. Now the next part is the lighting. It's really important to create the atmosphere that you want. I'm gonna create the cinematic contrasts, that warm and a little bit blue light that's going to be combined really well. Duplicate it and make blue, because orange and blue just work really well. And we can duplicate it again from the bottom and make it orangey or yellow too. So we have a nice looking bullet. So that's it. We can render it now in cycles to look more realistic. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, of course,